Hello guys, welcome back to another exciting video. Today we're going to be reacting to something from the Dutch, something very interesting. I'm sure you guys will enjoy it. Today's video is from Hello Friska. It's titled A Guide to the Dutch Supermarket. Everything you can find in the Netherlands. I would love to see this. I think we've seen something from, is it the UK? Or Poland, I'm not sure, but I think we've done something like, but not the Dutch supermarket. But we're going to be checking this out together. Before we dive into it, I'm Oge. Welcome to the channel. If it's your first time here, do what to like, share, subscribe, turn on notification bell. Let's quickly dive into this video.
Grocery store is a place where you go get just one carton of milk and you end up buying a bunch of food because you saw a couple of discounts along the way. In this case, going grocery shopping in the Netherlands is no different. However, if you care about your health and you don't have enough money to order takeout every day, going to the grocery store is inevitable. For a relatively small country, there's a wide selection of supermarket chains to choose from. But if you don't feel like biking for more than 15 minutes, there's less. After looking up on Google your closest options, it also might be useful to look at the pricing and ranking. So here I present to you a rundown of most supermarkets, their brand positioning based on prices and variety of goods. First up is Albert Heijn, the most popular and widespread Dutch name. The supermarket, also known as erika-A, is the largest chain in the Netherlands. It is always a solid choice if money is not an issue for you. It has a wide selection of neatly arranged items, and some cheaper brand name ones. The store is also known for giving discounts if possessing a bonus card. So without it, you cannot get great offers such as buy one and get one half price. Then comes Albert Heijn's biggest competitor, Jumbo. Jumbo is the establisher of buy 4 croissants or buns for €1, which Albert Heijn started to adapt in their stores. I see you, Albert Heijn. Nevertheless, Jumbo is slightly easier on the wallet and has more friendly vibes because of the yellow. Dirk, previously named after another Dutchman, Dirk van den Broek, the supermarket ranks among the cheapest Dutch supermarkets. It might look a bit more gloomy, but it has many items to choose from. Coop, also known as the store that will soon disappear because of the merging with supermarket chain Plus, is okay. The selection of items in both stores is neither cheap nor expensive.
Look at this thick carrot.
Unless it is located next to a university, which causes the prices to spike up. Spar, translated from German, means to save up or economize, but that couldn't be further from the truth. The store isn't completely overpriced, but it keeps you away from getting hungry. Spar could be compared to the Japanese 7-Eleven stores. A great selection of fancy breads and pre-made meals. Moreover, to stand out from the rest, the store imported many international and/or American candy. If you are someone that likes a good deal, or you are a broke student, discount supermarkets are perfect for you.
I feel like this video is, I love this video, right? Because it gives like a comparison and gives you like, tells you what you should find, what you cannot find, the pricing, very important, comparing supermarket to supermarket, which will help people a lot. Now let's talk about Spar. I feel like Spar is in a lot of countries. We have Spar in Nigeria, and let me talk about the pricing. To be honest, I feel like Spar is not overpriced compared to other international shops, you guys will understand what I mean. Not the local supermarket, like international supermarket that we have here in Nigeria. So Spar is not really overpriced. I mean, they have their pricing, but comparing to a local supermarket, it's not really overpriced. Just like they said, if you're a broke student, I think Spar won't be so bad for you. Yeah, this is actually interesting. I love this video. I actually love it. So in this video, it will help you like kind of compare, contrast which supermarket you should go for. Well, her personal opinion. This might not be true with everybody, because I'm sure some people have an opinion. Say, oh no, this supermarket is actually cheaper. You find majority of what you need in this supermarket compared to this. So this might be like a personal opinion, but I love you guys to let's talk about this in the comment section. What do you guys think about the supermarkets, their pricing, comparing to everything you need and all of those stuff? So let's know in the comment section. Let's continue the video.
Perfect for you. These supermarkets are cheaper because of their limited stock, efficient restocking of goods in boxes, and blatant copying of other brands, but cheaper. Aldi and Lidl are the main two immigrants successfully integrating into the Netherlands from Germany. Both are very similar in what they offer. However, Lidl is considered to be more promotional and has better salads. Trust me. Both of these stores also provide a treasure island experience. The middle aisle of the store is dedicated to the random assortment of goods that will be here until they're sold out and will forever disappear. And maybe for the better. And for those who intensely smell their wine before drinking it and are not disgusted by blue cheese, the Netherlands also has a range of specialty supermarkets. These offer more premium and snobbish product ranges, including vegan, organic, gluten-free, and more questionable
This would be an
items.
expensive supermarket.
Markt with a Q
Markt.
is one of the examples. It is mostly located on the west side of the Netherlands. And we have Eco-Plaza, that is more widespread around the country. Both stores offer amazing looking pre-made meals, great packaging design, and peeled almond butter.
Wow, that's expensive.
And here you can see an overall conclusion based on the supermarket selection range.
I just said it. You guys heard it, that it will be expensive. Yeah, I just thought, well, based on what she was saying, I already knew that this would be an expensive supermarket. It's not bad if it's expensive. So far, you're going to get quality and what you need there, right? Yeah, some people will look at the price, but for students, they will actually obviously look at the price. That's when she's able to compare, pricing and give you like a list of, okay, you can go here to get cheaper prices. You can go here if you want to get this and that. So for discounts and all of that, she mentioned shops like that. So this is interesting.
Range and pricing. Additionally, in order to compare prices, I conducted a personal research, comparing the cheapest peanut butter prices in each store. I looked for the cheapest 100% made from peanuts peanut butters. And this is the result. Unsurprisingly, coming in most expensive is Eco-Plaza, and the cheapest one of all is Lidl. And finally, there's also an option of exploring the local market. Depending on the region, it can be open every day or just twice a week. But
to be honest, I love local supermarkets for fruits. Like, you get the cheapest fruits there. So I think it's usually best to target the days that they are bringing in new fruits. You target those days and then you go patronize them. They have the cheapest fruits. They're usually fresh, they are cheap, they are clean as well. Yeah, compared to when you buy supermarket. So I would personally prefer to buy fruit from the streets, to be honest, from local supermarket.
But as a socially anxious person, this might not be the best strategy, as there are many people and you actually need to communicate what you want and need. There are also some chains around the Netherlands that have only been heard as a legend, as they are difficult to pronounce, such as Walmart, Dien, Dekamarkt, and Hooglied. But they might exist or they might not. We'll never know. After finding the right store to shop in, there are many things that the Netherlands does differently from the rest of the world. So to prepare, here are some instances to keep in mind. Opening hours. Depending on the location, supermarkets might have limited hours or be completely closed on Sunday and public holidays. However, Dutch grocery stores in major cities are generally open 7 days a week and from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. As the Dutch are a busy nation that also is mindful about their health and what they eat, there are many pre-cut and pre-packaged products offered typically in the beginning of the store, starting off with wraps and salads and ending with chopped lettuce and baby potatoes. If you don't earn enough to afford HelloFresh, not a sponsor, at most supermarkets you can find boxes of food to prepare at home, just like the real thing. Besides the vegetables and fruit, you might be greeted with a fresh smell of baked goods. As many stores have small bakeries in them, where the boring task of taking bread turns into a little mini-game. But the Dutch are very passionate about their bread. So towards the end of the day, you might not get a chance to get your favorite one. Even the fluffy, soft, thin ones that come in a bag. Language barriers. As expected, all products are written in Dutch. Other than Dutch, French is often used as the only second option, making it confusing as to why it is not English. And plus making you regret not participating enough in those French classes during high school. Drinks. Supermarkets are only allowed to sell 3 types of alcoholic drinks: cider, beer, and wine. Plus, when you buy most of the drinks, even water, you will pay a rental fee that is returnable in the store's collector machine. But if you're looking for something to raise the roof, most times you can find more drinks in the store next door, or in a not-so-secret section. Dutch food. Generally, the Dutch like to keep their food simple and straightforward. Potatoes, soup, pancakes, and sprinkles on bread. And some fried finger food on the weekend.
I love sprinkles
But luckily,
on bread.
the Netherlands has readily embraced international food. Most grocery stores offer Europeanized, less spicy version of foods from all around the world. But if you're craving some simple eggs for breakfast, and you can't find them in any of the fridges. On this side of the continent, the eggs are freed from the coldness and are located somewhere on a nice and cozy shelf. Chocolates. In the candy aisle, chocolate bars.
I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Did I just see fresh eggs on toast and on toast? Like fresh eggs. Wow. Is that like a Dutch food? Wow. Interesting.
Aisle. Chocolate bars and candies are sold in big bags and bunches to share amongst your friends and family members. The store definitely expects you to have self-control and not eat the whole thing in a couple of hours. But all hope is not lost because there are some located next to the cash register and self-checkout. Then, if you're planning to leave the store comfortably, before paying, make sure you have a bag on hand. Otherwise, the bag costs extra. This practice encourages the customers to bring their own, plus most of the produce is already wrapped in unnecessary plastic. But that's a conversation for another day. Credit cards. Now you're ready to pay. Well, you might not be able to. Whoopsie doopsie. Some supermarkets don't accept Visa or MasterCards, which leads to none other option than to get some cash or open a Dutch bank account. Receipt. If you're an introvert.
Why is that though? Why don't they accept Visa or MasterCards? It has to be cash. Why is that a thing?
If you're an introvert that prefers to be left alone, using a self-checkout machine is the way to go. But make sure to keep your receipt, otherwise you will not be able to leave the store. Recommendations. Whether you are a resident or a visitor, there are certain things I definitely recommend purchasing or even bringing as a souvenir. Tony Chocolonely chocolate bars. If you like the taste of chocolate and free slavery, this is the #1 Dutch chocolate to buy. It comes in many colors and flavors like pretzel, caramel, Kit Kat, and Twix. And it has a creative design that is hard to share amongst your friends. I know it's a bit cheesy, but stroopwafels are a Dutch staple and sold cheaply in every corner of the country.
Love this.
If the caramel filling is overdone for you, you can try honey, not a sponsor, chocolate, or even less sugar flavored ones. Then cheese is also a great option you can find in any supermarket. From whole giant cheese ball, cheese, to cheese slices, from young to old Amsterdam, they have it all. They even sell peanut cheese that comes in a jar or a bucket. If you're a fan of the taste of pure evil, the Netherlands has plenty of licorice to offer, as it is one of the most popular forms of sweets. It is not all horrible, but the faith is in your hands. The Kruidnoten is a perfect winter holiday treat. It is like a gingerbread ball, occasionally covered in chocolate. Typically sold way before the actual holiday and are immediately gone right after. Vla. Vla is simply a pourable pudding that comes in a plastic cup or milk cartons, suggesting that it will quench your thirst. Even though it is not true, it is a great slurpable dessert after dinner.
Wow. I totally enjoyed this video. Like, it just gives me like an overview of what you would find in a Dutch supermarket. Like, I feel like a tourist or a new person in the Netherlands should actually see this video if you're looking for where to buy what. This video will help you a lot. I love the title. If I explain everything, a guide to the Dutch supermarket, everything you can find in the Netherlands. Are really amazing and interesting. But I asked a few questions during the course of this video, so you guys should please answer them for me. As a foreigner, a lot of these things are actually so new to me. I've never experienced them, so please you answer them in the comment section. I asked a last question, right? I asked that why do they not accept MasterCard and credit card, because I feel like it's more easier, right? It is much more easier than carrying cash all around. It's better to pay with your card, because a lot of countries that's what they use. But if in the Netherlands they use cash, or you have an account in the Netherlands, yeah. But why is that though? And that thing is, I love the self-service thing in supermarkets. It will help you know and control prices and know what you're buying and all of that, because it's easier for you. You know, it's easier when you pick something and then you say, oh, the price is different from you can easily take it out and not buy it at all. So it is easier that way. I also loved when she mentioned the things that you should like, things you should buy as a new person in the Netherlands. She talked about that chocolate, Tony Chocolonely or something. I think Tony Chocolonely, like it's like a souvenir you also give your friends, and it has a kind of kind of broken, so you can actually share to people. Very interesting. Another thing that interested me here was the fact that they have only 3 kinds of alcoholic drinks: wine, beer, and one other drink. And also talked about a rental fee. What does that mean? What does that even mean? A rental fee when you want, please let me know what that means in the comment section. And please, if you're able to answer some of the questions in the comment section, I really appreciate it. I'm learning a lot of things about the Dutch people. Like, I love them. They are really interesting people, so this will help me a lot. And so many of us who are foreigners and do not have an idea what it is to be Dutch. Okay, today's video was fine. I really enjoyed it. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section. If some of these things are not true, some are true, especially if you are Dutch, you'll be able to answer these questions. Okay, do also like this video if you enjoyed it, share to your friends and family, kindly subscribe if you haven't, turn on post notification bell, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.